Hey there, everyone. I hope you're having a good day in your little corner of the world. Been having a pretty mellow Sunday. Today is June 29th, 2025. And I've been thinking a lot of things in a lot of ways that we choose to live our lives. The many directions we can take our lives. The many choices we have in life. One of those choices that we are confronted with in life is having to face and deal with responsibilities. It seems like part of life is to understand the lessons behind having obligations, duties, and responsibilities. And, it's important to have an easygoing attitude in life and not live in a box or pigeonhole yourself in a certain role that you may just stay stuck there, that may prevent your growth, basically. But it's equally important to have duty and responsibility. Just as it's important to relax and be calm and just let life be what it is, it seems like part of the lesson of being alive, or one of the lessons that we have to learn in this life that consciousness has to remember, so to speak, is what responsibility means, what duty means. And of course, responsibilities, duties, obligations are welcomed when we choose those responsibilities, or we choose those obligations, or our obligations or our responsibilities are aligned with our purpose. And that's why figuring out your purpose is so important, because that allows you to know what responsibilities you want to take on to fulfill that purpose or to make that purpose come to life. And I might talk about that in a different video, and I'm no expert on this, right? But this is what I've been able to discover in my own life. That responsibility, being responsible, having duties, having obligations, having a routine is just as important as having an easygoing, relaxed, calm, kind of chill attitude. It's important to strike a balance. And it's hard because you don't know when you're being too kind of strict and to a certain extent squared in your thinking, where your routine becomes your life and you don't branch out from time to time to explore the world and to see the spark in the mundane, the miracle in the mundane, the mysticism in the mundane. It's easy, it seems, to fall into like the drag of just, walking like a zombie, walking your life like a zombie. It's really easy to fall into that trap. But it's also easy to go the other extreme and live a hedonistic life and not want to bear any kind of obligation or responsibility in your life. That is also an extreme, right? Chasing hedonism or just chasing chillness all the time, easygoingness all the time, prevents growth, in my opinion, in my observation. Because it's through sacrifice and through hard work that we learn hard but valuable lessons in our lives. And we cherish those lessons, right? It's like learning an instrument, right? Nobody's born learning the guitar or knowing how to play the guitar. Everybody has to practice, and everybody has to go through the hell of having to know how to play it. It's painful at first for your fingers. It's hard for your brain to think how to move the fingers across the fretboard. But through time and through patience and through routine, you become better at it, right? And eventually it becomes a dance. That routine becomes a dance for you, something that you enjoy doing. And then you can mix it up with mixing up new tunes or playing new songs or making new songs or creating something new on the guitar or whatever instrument you play. But anyway, those are just my thoughts for the day. Hope you have a great day. Peace and love. Bye.